Hi friends, we are learning how to log on to practice for our STAR test. If you made it to this screen, good job. That means that you signed out of your computer. Now that your computer turned back on after you signed out, you are going to come down here to where it says apps. I'm going to zoom in so you can see that app button better. There we go. You're going to click right here where it says apps. Once you click apps, you will see all these different menu options pop up, and you are going to click where it says STAR Online Testing Program. Again, you are going to come down here where it says apps. You are going to click STAR Online Testing Program. Once you do that, your computer will take a little while for it to load. Please be patient. This means you might have to wait just a little bit. Do 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 do. Boop 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 boom boom boom. Do do do. Yay! Our STAR test is now ready. Once you see this screen, when you see this screen, you are going to click practice. Again, when you see this screen, you are going to click practice. Your computer will load. And then you will see a menu that looks like this. For reading, you are going to click 2018. For grade, you are going to pick grade 3. For subject, you are going to pick reading. And for test, you are going to click where it says all P&P. All P&P. Make sure that your screen looks like this. 2018, grade 3, reading, all P&P. Once you have selected those, you are ready to take your practice test. When you first log on to STAR, you want to make sure that your speakers are working and that your sound is working. So you are going to click speak and make sure that you can hear the words.
The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy white dog.
You are then going to have the computer ask you, were you able to hear the text? If you were not able to hear the text, click no and let your teacher know. We were able to hear the text, so we are going to click yes. Now I'm ready to take my STAR test. This is the first page. You are going to click next to begin the directions. To listen to the test directions, you are going to come up here where it says speak. Click speak to hear the directions. When you click speak, you will see these options pop up: play, stop, and click the word. Go ahead and click play.
Test directions. Test questions are shown one at a time. If you cannot see all of a test question or a passage, there will be a scroll bar on the right side. Use the scroll bar to move the screen up and down. Read each question carefully and determine the best answer. For multiple choice questions, select the best answer from the 4 answer choices provided. Only one answer can be selected for each question. Click next to go on to the next screen.
Also, friends, if you want to listen to the directions again, all you have to do is click play again. Or maybe while you're reading, you just want to hear one word again. If you only want to hear one word again, you're going to click word. After you click word, you're going to click the word you want to hear again.
Questions. Questions.
We will continue to practice this as we move on through the test. I'm going to go ahead and click next. Moving through the test. This page is going to explain to you how you can move through the different questions on the test. At the bottom, you will see a row of numbers that show the different questions on your test. You can click back or next to go to the question before or to go to the next question. Let's listen to these directions by clicking play.
Moving through the test. Click on any question number to go to that question. The back and next buttons are for moving between screens on the test. Click Next to go on to the next screen.
We're going to click Next. And we're going to learn more about the different buttons we can use on the test.
Moving through the test, click Mark for review for any question that you want to review. Then a flag will appear next to the question number. To see all questions that have been marked for review, click on the Review and button. Click Next to go on to the next screen.
So friends, mark for review. Say it with me. Ready? Mark for review. If you get stuck on a question and you want to come back to it later, you are going to click Mark for Review. Mark for Review is going to put a little flag, so before you turn in your test, you can go back to the questions you missed. We will practice this together. Here's one more video about tools you can use on your test. Let's click play to listen.
Available tools. There are several tools available for this test. You can access most tools by clicking on the icons in the toolbars at the top of the screen. You can click Help at any time to remind you how to use the tools. To highlight text, select the text on the screen and a menu will open. Then, click Highlight and the text will be highlighted. Click Next to go on to the next screen.
As you guys heard, you will be able to use a highlighter and take notes by using these tools on your screen. We are going to practice together. Now, make sure that when you see this, you have permission to click Next. Right now, we have permission as long as you listen to all those directions. Again, make sure you practice clicking and listening to all the directions before you click Next. Wow, we made it to our reading test. Now, you will see first just the story, friends. This is your chance to read the story first. As you guys heard, you can scroll by using this. You can go up and down by scrolling in the middle. You're clicking and holding down. Click and hold down to go up and down. Now, we can click play to listen to just the directions. You will have to read the story by yourself, but you can listen to the directions.
Read the selection and choose the best answer to each question. Carter is excited about the New Year's Eve sand sculpture competition.
I'm going to pause, and now you see how you can listen to all that by yourself. By clicking play, you can listen to the directions and everything that comes before the title. I'm going to scroll down and start reading the story. Here is my title, Racing Team by Arian Mark. I see the different numbers of the paragraphs where I can use my text evidence. I'm going to start reading in my head. I'm going to move these buttons, and so I can make sure I'm doing a good job reading and taking my time, I'm going to click Guideline. Again, to slow down and make pictures in your head while you're reading, you are going to click Guideline. What the Guideline button does is it lets you highlight while you read the story. Carter woke up early. This was the day he had waited for all year, the New Year's Eve sand sculpture contest at the beach. Notice how I could move my finger up and down while I was reading. I'm going to click the Guideline button again to turn it off. Something else that is very important is that I can take notes. If I click the sticky notes, I can click the story and then take some notes. So maybe I want to start by taking some notes about my background knowledge. So I can put B, I can put BK. I know that a racing team is somebody who tries to go the fastest. So maybe that's all I'm going to put for my background knowledge, and now I'm ready to start reading. While I'm reading, I can close that sticky note and then click on it to come back later. Close, open. Close, open. If I want to make another sticky note, I can click the sticky note button, click it twice, click where in the story I want to take notes, and start typing. Now, I'm going to use the pencil button. The pencil button lets me highlight. So maybe while I'm reading and making pictures in my head, I'm going to highlight. Maybe I'm going to make a picture in my head of a sand sculpture. So this might be something I want to highlight. You can also click the erase. When you click the erase button, make sure it's blue, and then click where you want to erase. I'm going to go ahead and close here and click on the word sand sculpture. Wow, here, if I don't know what a sand sculpture is, I can see one. I can see an illustration. Let's see that again. Anytime that there is a word in the story with blue dots, anytime there is a word in the story with blue dots, you can click to see more. Here, I see a picture of a sand sculpture. After you read the whole story all the way to the end, you are ready to click next. Once you click next, you will see the story. I'm going to scroll up to the top. You will see the story next to the question. Here, I can click the notepad to take notes about the question. Read the dictionary entry for the word pass. Oh no, maybe that question was hard to read. I can also click speak. I could click on the question.
Read the selection and choose the best answer to each question. Carter is excited about the New Year's.
Whoopsie, I can click over here where it says click the word and click a word on the question.
Read the dictionary entry.
Again, I'm going to close. I'm going to click speak. I'm going to click the word, and I'm going to click the words in the question.
Read dictionary entry.
Okay, so I need to read the dictionary entrance for the word pass. Maybe for number 1, when I take notes, I'm going to type number 1, pass, and then a big P for where I'm going to find my text evidence. I can click my notes and then highlight in the story where I find the word pass. Remember, you can use the gray bar to go up and down. Here, I see the word pass. So I am going to highlight it for my text evidence. I click the pencil, I click the pencil again, and I'm going to underline the word passed because it's what I'm looking for. Now I want to read. Other builders slowed down as they passed Max and Carter, looking at the growing mound of sand. I can find this text evidence in paragraph 7. So I'm going to close out here. I'm going to come back to my notes, and here I can put my text evidence, paragraph 7. Now that I found my text evidence, I can try to figure out which meaning best matches the word past. Meaning 1, meaning 2, scroll down for meaning 3 and meaning 4. Use the dictionary entry to help you. Remember, if you need to hear a word again, you can click the speak button to hear part of the question again. You're going to do that for all of your answers, and you can also click the eliminator button. Once you read that dictionary entry and you know that there is a meaning that is wrong, you can click the eliminator and click the wrong choice to slash the trash. If you slash the trash on accident, you can click again to make it go away. Make sure you pick your answer, but maybe you are stuck and this is a hard question. So you are going to mark for review, and then later, when you are done with your test, you will see the questions with the flag that you need to come back to. When you're ready for the next question, click next. You will do this for all the questions, third graders. Make sure that you practice using the buttons. Again, you're using today to practice using the buttons. Practice using the guideline button. Practice using the eliminator button. Practice using the sticky note button. Practice using the pencil button. Practice using the clear button. Practice using the mark for review and the notepad button. Don't forget, you can also click the speak button to hear and listen. Make sure you are practicing all of those buttons for as many questions as you can. When you are done clicking the buttons for all the questions, you can click review. Oh no, I can see that I did not answer number 1 because it has a flag by it. So I need to go back. I can click the question to go back. Oh yeah, I need to try this one again. Make sure that you don't skip any questions at the end. At the end, if you skipped a question, make sure you go back and answer it. You will have 4 hours to answer all the questions. Make sure all your questions are answered. And that's all 3rd grade. When you are done practicing, you are going to click review, end. You are going to click end test. And if you have questions that are unanswered, you need to go back to them. For this video, we're going to pretend like they're all answered and click submit and end test. If you want to practice again, you will go back to where it says practice. Take your time, you will do great, and I can't wait to see how awesome you practice. Make sure you know how to use your buttons, and you will be so ready for this week. You got this, 3rd grade.